Alright, hey guys, I've not done a video in a while, but I'm gonna do one now on something that's been on my heart for a while. Um, it's about putting things off into the future, or in a sense, putting your faith in the future when it should be put in the now. I'll explain what that means in a minute, but I'll start off with reading the statement, and many of us do this. So, this is the statement. I got my notepad here. So the statement says, I'm only doing this now so that later on I can do what I really want to do. So just think about that statement. I'm going to read it out again. I'm only doing this now so that later on I can do what I really want to do. And the reality is that if you're not doing it now, it's never going to happen for you. So most times, like we have a dream or something, we have a vision or something we really want to do. But most times we'll say, you know, I'll do it later on when I have more time or when the kids grow up or, as soon as I finish my A levels, I'm gonna start doing this. And the reality is, if you're not doing it now, it's never gonna happen because you're putting it off in the future. So what I like to call it is you're on the right you're going the wrong way on the right road. That's it. You're going on the wrong way on the right road. So basically, you're on the road for your dreams and your visions. You believe like, yeah, I want to do this, I want to do that, but you're going in the wrong direction. You're going in the direction of procrastination. So, in a sense that you're not taking action right now. So, like for example, let's say, um, you want to learn to drive, right? And you say, man, I want to drive, and you take up a job and you say, as soon as I make enough money, I'm gonna start driving. I'm gonna start studying. I'm gonna start doing all this, right? That's cool, but are you taking action into getting you there? So, like for example, right? Um, I want to learn to drive. I'm making money, but have I started saving? Have I paid for my provisional? You know what I'm saying? So you're not taking any action towards it. So and most times you find that you're not taking action because it's out of fear. So I'm gonna give you a real life example because I can't just drop something and not give any real principles. So for example, in my life, right, when I was about 18, 19, I had a dream and a vision that I wanted to be a professional footballer. So I took up a job in retail and I said, hey man, once I make enough money, once I have enough time, things will get good and I'm gonna start playing professional football. I'm gonna start going out for trials. I'm gonna start doing all this, right? So I took the job in retail and I was there for like a good 8 months, 9 months, my first job. And I found nothing changed because while I was there, I I wasn't doing any training. I wasn't putting myself out for trials. I wasn't, you know, doing anything to try get me closer to my goal. And I was doing what that statement says. I'm only doing this now so that later on I can do what I really want to do. But the reality was I wasn't gonna go play professional football because I wasn't doing anything to get myself there. I was putting it off into the future. And reality was, when you get real honest with yourself, I found that the only reason I wasn't doing that or applying myself to do what I wanted to do was out of fear. Out of fear that, I might get rejected, or out of fear that, oh, what if I put all this work in and I still don't make it? You know what I mean? What if I pay all this money to get to all these trials and I don't get there? So, and most of us are dealing with those kind of issues right now. Like, if you're in uni, what if I'm studying and I still don't get the job that I want? Or, what if I put all this work in and put all this time in and I still don't get the result that I want? So, the reality is, put the work in. And even though you may feel a bit of fear right now, or you don't have the faith for it, you think, oh man, it's not going to work out. The reality is, once you start putting action to it, the faith will come along with it. So just act on it. So start spending like 30 minutes a day on doing what you really want to do right now. So stop waiting for yourself to have more time. You're never going to have more time. So the reality is, start now. Start today. So stop putting it into the future. That's what I'm saying. Stop putting it in the future and start acting now. Message of the day. Now I'm looking at my notes to see if I missed anything out. Yeah. Start today.